This is how you can filter and perform quick statistical analysis on your data set while also filtering. First thing first, let's activate the filter button using Ctrl+Shift+L. Then we could go to this date column, and let's say we are interested in the record for only last month, and we want to see the total price generated for last month. I could now go to this last cell here and say equals to sum, and select this whole data range, close the parentheses, hit enter. You could see we generated 1209 sales in total for last month. But the downside of this method is that if I go back to my filtering criteria and I try to change the filtering to show record for this month now, number one, I'll lose that calculation, which is not actually lost, but it is actually hidden because of the filtering, and it could be hard to get it out. Boom, I tried, but the calculation is still showing total sales for last month, which is wrong because we are filtering now by this month. So a much more better and efficient way to do that is to delete this one here and just press the shortcut on your keyboard, Alt equals, which activate the subtotal formula. If I hit on enter, and you can see it is now showing the proper calculation for this month. So if you try it out now, and let's change the filtering criteria one more time to last month, and boom, that's one method. But there's actually a much more better and efficient method to do that. So I'll just delete this calculation here and clear my filtering criteria from dates. I'll deactivate the filter button, and so the best and efficient way to do that is to turn this whole data range into a table. So I'll just let any cell within my data range and just press Ctrl+T. Once I press Ctrl+T, you can see the create a table dialog box pops up. My table has headers, this header there. I'll click on OK. Once I activate the table, I turn that whole data into a table. I could format the view to anywhere, any format I like, but I'll just leave it with this simple formatting. Then you have this table design options on the ribbon bar, which now give you the ability to add a total row. Once I click and activate this total row, and boom, you can see I have a total row below the old data range. So I could go back to the beginning of the data set and filter anyhow I like. So if we could just go back to the date filters and say let's change it to last month, you can see it gives me the total calculation correctly without any stress. I could go back and say let's change the filtering criteria to show the calculation for next month. You can see then we could show one more time for this quarter, and you can see. So another great benefit of using a table is that you have opportunity to perform different statistical calculation. So I can go to any cell containing numerical data sets. I'll have this drop down menu, so I can select maybe average, count numbers, maximum, mean, sum. Let's just do count. You can see, so we have 65 orders that generated 3600 in total price. If we go back to count the number of customers we had that drove that sale, we just count. You can see we have 65 customers giving all these total orders. So you could do a lot of stuff when you convert your whole data range into a table. Then you can filter by any criteria based on your column header that you selected. So find this useful, give it a thumbs up, follow for more.